Welcome everybody to the Little Big Bro podcast. I'm the Little Big Bro Leo,
And I'm the big bro Hector.
and today we're gonna watch. Well, Hector's gonna watch because I've already seen it.
I didn't know you already saw it.
Yeah, the first full trailer of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action series on Netflix.
And I'm so excited to watch it. I've been trying my hardest because it's been like a week. So we've been trying to get together to do this, and I've been holding and resisting from watching. And I see these things pop up on my feed, and I just been scrolling. So I'm excited.
I don't know how you've avoided everything.
I tried.
This is so much. But I'm excited. Okay. But without further ado, let's get into it.
All right, let's do this.
Let's see. And press play.
Time is a funny thing. The past,
It already looks amazing.
the future,
Maybe you like it. You know, that's Boston Say.
all gets mixed up.
That's Boston Say.
That's Boston Say.
Oh, Iroh.
I love Iroh. He's such a great Iroh.
There's only one way.
Oh,
See the Fire
It's
Lord.
straight.
Oh, it's Suki. Yep. Goku Warriors.
oh my god.
Hey, we were just watching.
Always remember who you are.
Oh my god, he looks so good. He looks so good.
Ooh, that episode. Wow. Oh, we're not even doing it.
Oh,
The music sounds great.
oh my god, Appa looks great. A little Momo.
That music. That music is.
Oh my god, this looks amazing. Oh my god. I don't want to even compare it to the one that should not be mentioned. Because it put that one to shame completely.
Oh my
I'm
god.
I'm so excited. That looks amazing.
Yep. First reactions. What do you think? What do you think?
I love it. I loved everything. Everything. And it's funny, we just finished watching like one of the rewatching like episode number 7, and where the winter solstice.
Yeah.
And it showed the island and everything, and
It showed Aang at the forest. Like the burnt.
Yeah, it showed Aang at the forest.
Like, yep. So
And then And then the little clip with Zuko, the fire bending was that. I think that was the part where he got hit, it was like a flashback where he got burned.
Yeah, where he's like blocking this fire that's coming at him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I think that's literally the moment where
that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
And
where his dad gets.
And everything looks great. I mean, the detail. Oh, it's I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I think it looks great. It looks like it's just gonna be I think it's gonna be a good adaptation, even though the creators left the project. I still feel like the people who are creating it and the actors too, all of them are just fans of the show and they want the show to be great.
Because, you've heard them all talk about it. They want to do the show justice, and and then the them being so young to wanting to get so into this show is great, because the kid that plays Aang is, he's a young kid. I think he is the youngest out of all of them.
Yeah, I think he's 13 now. But yeah, he's playing Aang at 12. And I think they're just gonna do this they're already filming, I think, season 2, and they're just gonna try and knock this out like year.
I'm wondering how the interest, because I mean technically like in the show there's a little like kids love interest or something with Aang and Katara, but then I guess she's a little bit older in the series.
I think so. I think she's
or the actor's a little older, so I'm wondering if the actor's going to be playing the same age as the cartoon, or
maybe
that's an interesting. I'm just wondering about that.
Yeah,
but I mean, Sokka looks good.
Sokka looks good.
Zuko Zuko looks awesome. So much better than the other live action one that did horrible. Yeah. He great choices. I feel great choices.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this.
So it's interesting, right? So like I think they have a list. There's going to be 8 episodes, and each episode is about like an hour or like less than an hour long. So like if you like time it out by like, if you just math it out, it's like 2 or like 3-ish episodes an episode, I think. Like
right.
30, roughly of it all. So like it like with 8 episodes, each being like roughly 50 minutes long, you do get each and originally each episode's 22 minutes in animation. So like you roughly can get all of season 1 in 8 episodes, especially if each one of them is 55 minutes long. So it's interesting how are they gonna hang out.
You have to, I mean, if every episode is 55 minutes long, they're gonna have like, I mean, you get the math, it's like 44 minutes. And then all the episodes, I think there was 21. I think each one was about like 22, 23 minutes. It's almost about the same amount of time. 400
I think it'll work out.
Yeah, so it should be able to get everything in.
Yeah, but it's so interesting. I mean, we can not talk too much of the spoilers, but we can. It's a trailer, so like it's a trailer for the show that we've all watched a lot. So like, if you're here, you know the spoilers of like the entire show. If not, I don't know. Go watch it on Netflix. Everybody's watched it. So I just want to. So the way I'm getting to is like, so they're doing this a little differently than the show, because in the show, you never saw the Fire Lord's face literally until the 3rd season.
Oh, that's right.
And you didn't see Azula's face. You didn't get introduced to Azula until the very, very end of the 1st season. Technically, she was in one of the episodes, but you didn't know who she was yet. She was standing next to Iroh when Zuko was, fighting his dad. But so it's interesting what they're doing. They're like, you're seeing Azula already, and you're seeing the Fire Lord's face already, which he looks, I don't know, he looks freaking amazing. Like, oh my god, that's Fire Lord Ozai.
Yeah, and he's a good actor. He's
great.
A good he's gonna be good for Fire Lord. Yeah, I think I heard they were gonna get more into, not just stick with the go more in depth with other characters.
Yeah,
and everything. So like I heard that they changed like I
wonder who
the Kyoshi Island, because remember that in the show, like there was one guy that was like in charge of the whole island.
Yeah,
which sort of didn't make sense because technically it was an island of like just all girls, and there's this one man. Yeah. So I think they changed it to where like the one that's
oh yeah, that's right.
She's in oh my god, I just saw her in a movie, and she's in everything
everywhere all at once.
Yeah, she's
the mom. Oh
yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, that works. Yeah. Because in the show, technically it was this guy, but we don't know who this guy was, and they're changing it in the Netflix show to be like, this is technically Suki's mom, which
makes more
if it's
it
better,
makes more sense.
if it's better too. Like it's Kyoshi Island that's like has a like their warriors are all women, so like like one like a mom of one of them should be like the head warrior too,
right? It sort of made no sense that like like there was a man, and then
that's true.
He was the only man there that showed.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not mad about any of that change. Like, I mean, also like I just wanted to like pause this little screen. This opening part, it looks like they're attacking one of the Air Nomad.
Oh, so you think this is the it starts with when the
for sure
Fire Nation destroyed the air temple?
For sure. Like look at this. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you can see it like to the top right, that's an airbender. Like we didn't see any of that in the animated show. So like
right, you just saw like well, I mean, you just saw the outcome of it when and then a little bit of flashbacks of like how it was when Aang was a kid and before he got stuck
for them to show this. That's gonna be. I wonder. It must be like a short scene, maybe, but like that's pretty cool. Like even like if you can see like the air temple behind that just looks so cool.
Right.
Oh my god.
And you gotta give credits to Netflix. I mean, they've a lot of some of their newer things. I mean, they've invested a lot of time and their shows are coming out good. So I'm I'm hopeful. I think them switching it over, even though I was really sad to hear that the two creators left.
Yeah,
but I feel like everyone was in the right mindset to make this great, because I mean Netflix wants to make this into their most, I think one of their most popular series, because it's going to be a three season series, especially if the first one does good, which I'm already, it's gonna do good. I mean,
I think so. Like
I'm hoping so, because it already looks amazing.
They did such a good adaptation of an anime called One Piece. I haven't seen the show on Netflix, but from what I've heard, it's a really fun and good adaptation. And they like with an anime, just the sheer action sequences can just be like mind-boggling in an anime. So like
I heard the exact same thing.
If they could handle that, like, I mean, you can handle Avatar, where it's a little more martial arts and a little technically more controlled, but I think they can do a good job.
Yeah. No, I heard that about One Piece. I still haven't watched it, and I think One Piece is like a 300 episode.
Yeah. Do you think
series?
Yeah, I haven't heard much about them. Well, you could technically think that they're going to do 3 seasons of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but they have a lot of extra stories after the show ends. Do you think they can prolong this? Like they could? Do you think if this just like goes crazy and basically becomes the next Stranger Things for Netflix? Do you think
they
prolong it?
Good.
Like,
I mean,
the ending of the show has to be with the Fire Lord, though. Like, it's hard to not like 3 seasons, and in the 3rd season he beats the Fire Lord, but let's do another season, and like then you find Zuko's mom in that season. You do these other things that are like
I mean, you can continue the comics, because I mean you can continue with the comics, because the comics continue, but then there's also this huge gap between Aang and then when he passed, and then the new Avatar Korra came. There's a huge gap, and there's their whole teenage adult years. I mean, the teenage years weren't even really. I don't think no one was ever talked about, because they jumped from like them to like adults and then but you only know what happens to them as adults because of the Korra show because of the flashbacks.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very hard to like not just do a 3 seasons of this show and end it with Aang fighting the Fire Lord. Like it's hard not to just do those 3 seasons and just end it there, because it's hard to just be like, all right, let's do a 4th season and just have like what's the big conflict of the 4th season. There's not really a big conflict. It's just answering.
I mean, sometimes
they're not in there anymore.
Just a short series, as long as it has a good ending, is if it comes out good, it's just you can just leave it as is.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I mean, look at the Dark Knight. There was only 3 movies, and we always wanted a 4th one or a continuation to see Robin.
Yeah, but
it never happened.
Story, yeah, it finished his story. Like
yes.
The ending of what was it? Alfred. I think that he's in France, right, or something.
Yeah, and then
he looks over Alfred and sees.
Always wanted to see him, and then he's out there with or anyone that hasn't seen it is a spoiler, so I'm sorry.
Selena Kyle.
But he's out there with with Selena Kyle, like, and then they just do like a little toast, and then he knew that he was all right, and then that was it.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, yeah, right. You want.
So if this one ends like at the 3rd season, and then they do that with the ending, and I mean, sure, it all depends. It all depends on the story, and they're going to make it a little bit different. Mm-hmm. So it looks like it might be a little bit darker.
Yeah, it could very well go. It could very well go after it, and they can.
And they might split it into 4 seasons. You never even know.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to get more detail on the shows. I mean, it's only 8 episodes, so they might add an extra season just to break up like the last actual season.
Yeah, they could very well do that. It's hard because I always think of that's literally one of the most that's the unanswered question of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like literally, Zuko goes to his dad and just basically says like, "Where is my mother?" And you're like, and anybody who's watched the show, you're like, I don't know. But there's comic books that answer that question, and I'm like, they could. You can't incorporate that before the fight between Aang and the Fire Lord. Like that story happens because after Aang fights the Fire Lord.
Right.
It's really interesting. I mean, they could do something different, but who knows? But it looks like it looks like it's gonna be good, which is like
I'm so excited. And it's right around the corner. This year's over, coming to an end, and it's.
When was it? Is it February or March?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it said February 22nd. I forget. February 22nd. That's crazy, and it's Netflix, meaning that like it launches all the episodes at once.
Get ready to binge, everybody.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed our review.
Yeah,
I loved it.
It's okay. I like the M. Night Shyamalan movie more.
We don't even mention that.
I've never seen it, actually. I still haven't seen it.
You've never seen it?
Oh my god. I've never wanted to. And I think I've watched like little scenes of part of it. The only scene I've ever seen that just like it turns you off completely. And it's when the 5 Earthbenders do like the huh.
Oh my god, that's
like
the worst.
Boulder, just like
earthbending.
I'm just like, no.
And then when he said, you don't even know how, when he says the like Aang's name, he's like Ong.
I'm Ong.
Ong. And then like Zuko like has like not Zuko. Sokka has like no personality.
Yeah.
He's not funny.
That's the scary part of the trailer. We didn't hear. I think what we heard was Iroh talking, or it could have been Avatar Roku, one of the two. but we need to hear Sokka talk. We need to hear what's it? He's the meat and sarcasm guy. We need to hear jokes. We need to hear the jokes.
I'm sure we'll see another trailer before then, and we'll watch it together.
Yeah, right. This should be right. This trailer, epic, sets the stage. Right. The next trailer should be a fun trailer.
Yeah,
there should be some jokes going back and forth. Like, okay, there's gonna be some.
I'm sure. Funny. I know there's definitely gonna be one more another trailer before, maybe like in January or something.
Yeah, either Christmas time, or I would say even Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
the Super Bowl's before the show.
That's for sure.
No, they're definitely gonna have a Super Bowl one. You want everybody to see this show. Oh. But yeah. Well, thank you everybody for watching along with us. Right. Let us know. Let us know if you're excited for the show.
Yeah, let us know your comments. Please tell us like what was your favorite part of the trailer. Obviously mine was everything. But
everything everywhere.
Or let us know if you noticed leave a comment if you noticed like some little detail that maybe we missed on the trailer. I'm sure after watching it a few times, I'll come up with more little things for it.
Exactly. We're gonna have to do a second live reaction to it. Be like, oh, this is what we saw and this is what we missed. But yeah. Let us know. Give us a little comments. Give us some likes. Subscribe, and join us on the next trailer reaction that we do.
All right. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.